In the silent vastness of the universe, two colossal dancers drift in an eternal waltz, their steps woven by gravity's invisible thread. The Andromeda Galaxy and our Milky Way, luminous islands in the cosmic ocean, are destined to meet after billions of years. A convergence that whispers both promise and peril. Scientists, peering through the eyes of Hubble and Gaia, reveal a quiet truth. There is only a 2% chance that these giants will collide head-on within the next 5 billion years, a near imperceptible chance amid the infinite dance of space. Instead, they may entwine in a slow, graceful embrace, an orbital ballet of galaxies merging over eons, their stars weaving new patterns in the dark. But long before any collision, the solar system itself will fade into a distant memory, as the sun exhausts its fuel, swelling into a red giant, consuming the inner planets, including Earth. Yet, amid this cosmic symphony, the question remains, what will be left when these galaxies finally meet? Is this destiny written in the stars, or merely an ancient myth waiting to unfold? But what lies behind this cosmic veil? Imagine gazing up at the night sky, where billions of stars weave a tapestry as ancient as time itself. Among these celestial gems are two colossal galaxies, our own Milky Way and the neighboring Andromeda, destined to dance together in a cosmic ballet that spans billions of years. According to the precise measurements of the Hubble Space Telescope and the Gaia Observatory, there is only a 2% chance that these galaxies will collide head-on within the next 5 billion years. This tiny probability suggests that, more likely, they will engage in a slow, spiraling embrace, a gravitational dance that stretches across the universe's vast stage. Picture two immense whirlpools in the fabric of space, each containing hundreds of billions of stars, gas, and dark matter. As they draw closer over eons, their mutual gravity will cause them to intertwine, gradually merging into a single, larger galaxy. This process will unfold over billions of years, a gentle collision rather than a violent crash, akin to two clouds drifting into one another, their edges blending seamlessly in the silent void. In this scenario, stars will rarely collide. Instead, their orbits will shift and reshape, forming new constellations in an ever-evolving cosmic mosaic. The universe's grand design is one of gradual transformation, not sudden destruction. But what about our own solar system? Long before any galactic collision occurs, the destiny of the Sun will dramatically unfold. In about 5 billion years, the Sun will swell into a red giant, expanding so enormously that it will swallow Mercury, Venus, and possibly Earth itself. The planet we call home will be consumed or rendered uninhabitable, its legacy written into the dying glow of a star that once warmed us. The solar system, as we know it, will fade into memory long before galaxies collide, replaced by a cosmic remnant, a glowing nebula, and a dense stellar core. Understanding these distant futures fills us with awe and humility. The universe, with its immense grandeur and silent patience, is a place of constant transformation. The chance of a direct collision between Andromeda and the Milky Way remains minimal, just 2%. Yet the mere possibility is enough to remind us of the universe's unpredictable beauty. Whether they merge or drift apart, both scenarios reflect the endless cycle of creation and change woven into the fabric of space itself. So, what truths might be hidden within this infinite architecture? Will our galaxy's future be one of collision or peaceful coexistence? And what does this vast cosmic story tell us about our place within it? These questions linger, echoing in the silent, starlit corridors of the universe, inviting us to look beyond the stars and into the very nature of existence itself. As we gaze up at the night sky, a quiet wonder stirs within us. The universe, vast and mysterious, holds a gentle dance between galaxies, Andromeda and our own Milky Way. Scientists tell us there's only a 2% chance that, in 5 billion years, these giants will collide head-on, a cosmic collision unlikely, but not impossible. Instead, most expect a slow, graceful intertwining, like two lovers swaying in a timeless waltz, merging over billions of years without sudden chaos. Long before any galactic embrace, our sun will grow into a red giant, swallowing the inner planets, including Earth, transforming our home into a distant memory. The universe whispers its stories of change and evolution, reminding us that our place is but a fleeting note in its eternal song. If this journey touched your heart, hold that feeling close and let your voice reflect on the stars' quiet promise. Let's return to where it all began and marvel at the cosmic dance we are privileged to witness. In the beginning, there was only chaos, a swirling, timeless void where no form, no shape, no story yet existed. It was a primordial silence, a vast darkness punctuated only by the distant whisper of potential. From this cosmic chaos, a gentle flicker of light emerged, a spark that would ignite the universe itself. Stars were born like fiery seeds scattered across the void, igniting the darkness with bursts of incandescent dust. These stellar nurseries, cradles of creation, slowly shaped the fabric of space, weaving threads of fire and dust into the tapestry of galaxies. The universe's first moments were an orchestration of transformation, chaos giving way to structure, fire giving way to form. Stars, those celestial forges, lived brief, luminous lives. They consumed their nuclear fuel, burning bright like ancient fires in the night, only to end in spectacular death. When massive stars exhausted their fuel, they collapsed inward, unleashing supernovae, cataclysmic explosions that scattered elements across the cosmos. In these violent deaths, new elements, carbon, oxygen, and iron, were born, the building blocks of planets and life itself. Dust and gas, expelled into the void, became the raw material for the next generation of stars and worlds, each cycle a rebirth from the ashes of the past. As billions of years passed, these cosmic debris coalesced into galaxies, vast islands of stars, gas, and dust, floating in the great emptiness. Among these, two giants drifted through the dark, Andromeda and the Milky Way, like ancient celestial dancers moving in a slow, silent waltz across the universe's grand stage. They are the titanic guardians of our cosmic neighborhood, their spirals shimmering with billions of stars, each a universe unto itself. Andromeda, the distant mirror, and the Milky Way, our home, are bound by gravity, a force that holds them together in an intricate dance of proximity and distance. Scientists, with their telescopes and satellites like Hubble and Gaia, peer into this cosmic ballet, seeking to understand the future of these galactic partners. And what they have discovered is both humbling and awe-inspiring. The probability of a direct, head-on collision between Andromeda and the Milky Way in the next 5 billion years is only about 2%. Such a collision, if it occurs, would be a slow, cosmic clash, like two ancient ships drifting toward each other across the void. Their collision a gradual merging rather than a sudden catastrophe. Most likely, the galaxies will not collide in a violent crash. Instead, they will engage in a long, graceful orbital dance, spiraling toward one another over billions of years. Their stars, vast islands of fire and dust, will rarely collide directly, as most are separated by millions of miles, like ships passing silently in the night. Over time, their mutual gravitational embrace will cause them to intertwine, merging slowly into a new, larger galaxy. A cosmic union that will reshape their structures and create new stellar nurseries amid the chaos. But long before any galactic collision, our own solar system will face its own dramatic fate. As the billions of years unfold, the Sun will exhaust its nuclear fuel and transform into a red giant. A giant star swelling with fiery fury, expanding so vast that it will engulf Mercury, Venus, and, ultimately, Earth itself. The blue planet we call home will be consumed in a fiery embrace, left as a distant memory in the cosmic dust. The solar system, as we know it, will fade into history long before the galaxies collide. And yet, as we gaze into this vast, silent universe, questions linger. What is the meaning of our fleeting existence amid these eternal cycles? Are we merely passengers in a universe driven by laws we scarcely understand? Or do we hold a special place in this cosmic story? The universe continues to evolve, its silent dance unfolding across eons, marking the birth, death, and rebirth of stars and galaxies alike. Every supernova, every galaxy merger, whispers of a story older than time itself, a story written in fire, dust, and silence. What remains buried in that ancient silence? A mystery as old as the universe itself, waiting to be uncovered, inviting us to ponder our place in this endless, silent ballet of creation and destruction. Beneath these records, something is still alive. An echo of cosmic history, preserved in the faint glow of distant light, in the silent whispers of particles that have journeyed across billions of years. Our universe is a vast, unfolding diary, written in the language of photons, atoms, and gravitational waves. It reveals its secrets gradually, like a slow heartbeat, as we decipher its ancient script through telescopes and detectors. One such chapter is the dance of galaxies. The Milky Way and Andromeda, two colossal islands of stars, are bound by gravity's gentle yet relentless pull. Observations from the Hubble Space Telescope and the Gaia mission have painted a picture both precise and poetic. In roughly 5 billion years, these titanic galaxies will approach each other. But here is a remarkable truth. There is only a 2% chance of a direct, head-on collision. A small probability, yet significant enough to inspire awe and curiosity. Imagine two sprawling galaxies, each a swirling canvas of stars, gas, and dark matter. As they draw closer, their mutual gravity begins a slow, intricate ballet. Instead of a catastrophic crash, many scenarios are possible. Most scientists favor a long, graceful orbital embrace, an intergalactic waltz that might last for billions of years. During this cosmic dance, stars rarely collide. Instead, their paths are altered, their orbits reshaped. Over time, the galaxies may merge into a new, larger entity. A merged galaxy with a different character, a new chapter in their shared story. Before this grand merger, our own solar system faces a different fate. The Sun, the luminous anchor of our cosmic neighborhood, will eventually exhaust its fuel. In about 5 billion years, it will swell into a red giant, expanding so vastly that it may swallow Mercury, Venus, and possibly Earth. The planet we call home will suffer a fiery transformation long before any galactic collision occurs. The gentle glow of the Sun will turn into a blazing, swollen star, casting a different light on our future. But what about the universe's deeper mysteries? Scientific observations of MeV gamma-ray emissions, faint signals from radioactive decay, and nucleosynthesis are like fossilized whispers of elemental birthplaces. They tell us how stars forge the elements essential for life, how cosmic alchemy has been at work since the universe's earliest moments. These signals are invisible threads, connecting us to the very origins of matter, to the processes that shaped our planet and ourselves. Despite the vastness and complexity, one truth remains clear. The future of our galaxy is intertwined with the slow, elegant dance of cosmic structures. Whether we witness a collision or an eternal orbital waltz, the universe's grand story is a testament to transformation, an ongoing process of birth, death, and rebirth. The universe, in its silent poetry, offers us a window into time itself, a reminder that our existence is but a fleeting note in an eternal symphony. As we stand on this threshold of discovery, we understand that our place in the cosmos is both humble and extraordinary. Science has uncovered many of its secrets, yet the universe continues to whisper mysteries, waiting patiently for us to listen. And in that listening, we find our story, forever part of the great cosmic dance. In the vast silence of space, a cosmic ballet unfolds at scales beyond human perception, an intricate dance of galaxies that stretches across billions of years and unfathomable distances. Among these grand performers are the Milky Way and Andromeda, two colossal spirals destined for an eventual encounter. Yet, within this celestial choreography lies a whisper of uncertainty, a question that echoes through the void. What are the true odds of collision? And what will become of us long before that moment arrives? Current scientific observations, gathered through the powerful eyes of the Hubble Space Telescope and the Gaia Observatory, suggest a surprisingly slim chance, just about a 2% probability, that these two galaxies will crash head-on in approximately 5 billion years. Imagine that. A mere 2%. The vast majority of space, despite its apparent chaos, favors a different fate, one of a slow, gravitational embrace, rather than a violent collision. Instead of a sudden smash, they are more likely to engage in a cosmic waltz, a prolonged orbital dance that could last for billions of years, gradually merging into a larger, more complex galaxy. But what kind of life waits inside this silence? Beneath the shimmering veneer of stars and the glowing arms of galaxies lies a hidden universe of unseen forces and structures. Consider the Magnetar, an ultra-dense remnant of a supernova, with magnetic fields so intense that they distort the very fabric of space around them. These invisible titans, stretching only a few kilometers across, hold secrets about the extreme environments that govern the universe's most violent and mysterious processes. They are the microscopic architects of cosmic change, quietly shaping the evolution of galaxies and influencing the delicate gravitational threads that hold the cosmic web together. As the galaxies drift closer, a series of cosmic milestones will unfold long before any collision occurs. The Sun, our blazing star, will eventually swell into a red giant, swallowing the inner planets, including Earth. In about 5 billion years, it will expand so dramatically that our planet will be consumed, its surface vaporized in a fiery death. Yet, this planetary cataclysm is only the beginning. The changing sun will transform the entire solar system, stripping away atmospheres, distorting orbits, and setting the stage for a new cosmic era, a time when Earth will be nothing more than a memory, lost in the expanding darkness. Meanwhile, the galaxies will continue their slow, gravitational interplay. If a collision occurs, it will not be a sudden catastrophe, but a gradual merging, a process that may span hundreds of millions of years. Stars will rarely collide directly. Instead, their paths will be altered by the immense gravitational forces at play, leading to new star formations or the dispersal of stellar nurseries. The once clear boundaries between galaxies will blur, blending into a single sprawling entity, a testament to cosmic patience and transformation. And yet, in this grand scale, what remains uncertain are the unseen forces, the dark matter that binds galaxies, the unseen structures like the Magnetars' magnetic field, and the cosmic phenomena we have yet to fully understand. These unseen elements act as the silent architects of the universe, shaping destinies we can only glimpse through the lens of science. They remind us that, despite our advances, much remains hidden in the depths of space. Mysteries that challenge our understanding and ignite our curiosity. So, what do we truly know? We understand that the universe is an eternal cycle of birth, transformation, and death. The fate of our galaxy is intertwined with the cosmic dance of gravity, dark matter, and unseen forces. The collision, if it occurs, is but a chapter in an ongoing story of cosmic evolution, one that spans billions of years and encompasses phenomena beyond our current reach. Our place in this universe is as a fleeting spark in a vast, silent symphony, a reminder that even in the unseen depths, we are part of a grand, unfolding mystery, waiting to be explored, understood, and embraced. In the vast silence of the cosmos, where time stretches beyond human comprehension, galaxies drift like ancient ships adrift on an endless sea. Among these celestial wanderers, the Andromeda galaxy and our own Milky Way are destined to dance together, bound by gravity, drawn closer over billions of years. Yet, despite the grandeur of this cosmic ballet, scientists from Hubble and Gaia have found a whisper of hope. Only a mere 2% chance exists that these two giants will collide head-on in approximately 5 billion years. Imagine the universe as an artist's canvas, painted with strokes of creation and destruction. Each galaxy a brushstroke in an eternal masterpiece. The scenario of a direct collision is dramatic, a cataclysm where stars would mingle in fiery unions, and the night sky would transform into a cosmic storm of light and chaos. But current scientific understanding offers a different picture. Instead of a fiery collision, what seems more probable is a prolonged orbital dance, a gravitational embrace that lasts for billions of years. The galaxies would intertwine like lovers circling, their stars passing gracefully, rarely colliding directly but forever influencing each other's paths. Over immense spans of time, this slow merger will reshape the universe's structure, forging a new, larger galaxy from the remnants of the old. Long before any collision occurs, our own sun will undergo a profound transformation. In about 5 billion years, it will swell into a red giant, expanding its fiery envelope and swallowing the inner planets, Mercury, Venus, and likely Earth. The Earth, our home, will be consumed not by violence, but by the gentle, inevitable march of stellar evolution. Humanity's descendants, if they still exist, will face a universe where the skies are no longer familiar, where life must adapt to new conditions or seek refuge elsewhere. This is a reminder of resilience, a trait that echoes through the smallest microbe to the vastest galaxy. In nature, resilience manifests in countless ways. A tiny seed can survive storms and droughts, pushing through cracks in concrete to reach the sun. A river carves valleys over millennia, shaping the land with patience and persistence. These forces, seemingly fragile or slow, demonstrate that survival is often a matter of enduring change, of bending without breaking. Like the resilient cells in our bodies that repair themselves after injury, or the species that adapt to shifting climates, life in its myriad forms embodies a quiet, steadfast perseverance. If life finds a way there, on distant planets, or in the depths of cosmic darkness, what are we capable of surviving? The universe's story is one of constant renewal amid chaos, a testament to the enduring spirit that persists through the most hostile environments, from the extreme heat of a star's core to the cold silence of intergalactic space. Life's resilience shines like a distant star, faint yet unyielding. It reminds us that even in the face of endless change and uncertainty, persistence remains our most profound resource. The future of our galaxy is intertwined with these truths. While the grand cosmic dance may reshape the universe, it also inspires hope. It teaches us that endings are not absolute, but part of a continuous cycle, an opportunity for rebirth and transformation. Our place in this universe is not just as passive witnesses, but as active explorers, capable of wonder, adaptation, and hope. Science offers us clear answers. The collision we fear is unlikely. Instead, we are part of a slow, majestic evolution. Humanity's resilience, like that of stars and planets, is rooted in the ability to endure, to adapt, to find meaning amid the vast, silent poetry of the cosmos. And as we look upward, whispering to the stars, we recognize that our greatest strength lies in our capacity to persist, no matter how hostile or indifferent the universe may seem. If life finds a way there, in the most distant corners of space and time, then perhaps, just perhaps, our own journey is a reflection of that eternal resilience. We are, after all, stardust dreaming of survival, reaching beyond the darkness with hope and curiosity. The universe's story is ongoing, and so is ours, full of wonder, patience, and an unwavering belief that even amidst the chaos, life endures. In 5 billion years, the universe's grand dance will reach a critical moment. Andromeda and the Milky Way are destined to meet. Scientists using Hubble and Gaia estimate only a 2% chance of a head-on collision. But that slim chance holds profound implications. Imagine the chaos, stars colliding, galaxies merging in a cosmic embrace that reshapes everything we know. Yet, most scenarios suggest a long, slow orbital dance, an elegant gravitational waltz that could last billions of years, with no direct impact on our solar system for eons. Before any collision, the Sun will expand into a red giant, swallowing Earth. Our planet's fate is sealed long before the galaxies collide. And yet, something is unraveling fast. The universe's destiny is uncertain. This knowledge should ignite our curiosity and our urgency, because understanding our place in this cosmic story reminds us we are fragile, fleeting, yet resilient. Comment what this awakening means to you. In the vast darkness of space, the universe breathes a slow, relentless rhythm of creation and destruction. Galaxies drift through the cosmic ocean, stars ignite and burn briefly, then fade into silence, scattering their elemental seeds across the void. And now, as we peer into this infinite expanse, a chilling question emerges. What will become of our galaxy, the Milky Way, as it dances with its neighbor, Andromeda? The answer, painted with the cold precision of science, is both a warning and a testament to the universe's brutal indifference. According to the latest data from Hubble and Gaia, the odds that these two colossal galaxies will collide head-on within the next 5 billion years are only about 2%, a slim chance, yet one that carries the weight of cosmic inevitability. The scenario of a direct collision, an apocalyptic celestial collision, would be catastrophic on a scale impossible for our human minds to fully grasp. Imagine two celestial titans, their immense gravitational forces ripping through space, smashing together in a violent, fiery embrace. Stars would be flung like shattered glass, supernovae exploding in a furious symphony of death, releasing torrents of gamma rays that would scour the cosmos. The very fabric of our solar system could be torn apart, planets hurled into chaos, or swallowed by the expanding maelstrom. Such an event would be a cosmic apocalypse, an irreversible collapse of galactic harmony, transforming the universe into a chaotic battlefield of stars and debris. But this is only one possible scenario. The more probable, given the current data, is a slow gravitational waltz, a cosmic dance of long, drawn-out orbitals. In this scenario, the two galaxies will not collide in a violent crash, but will intertwine over billions of years, spiraling closer in a graceful yet ominous embrace. Their mutual gravity will stretch and distort their shapes, creating tidal tails and elongated structures, but without the immediate chaos of collision. It will be a prolonged, agonizing merger, an extended period of cosmic agony where the galaxy's stars will drift from their familiar paths, their orbits shifting like fractured memories. Earth itself, long before any galactic impact, will face its own, more immediate doom. In about 5 billion years, the Sun will swell into a red giant, swallowing Mercury, Venus, and ultimately Earth, vaporizing our home in a fiery inferno. The planet will melt into a barren, desolate wasteland, a silent witness to the death of the system that once nurtured life. This impending planetary obliteration mirrors the larger cosmic decay, an irreversible collapse that echoes through every level of existence. Just as the melting ice caps threaten to drown entire ecosystems, and magnetars, neutron stars with magnetic fields trillions of times stronger than Earth's, collapse into singularities or unleash gamma-ray bursts that wipe out nearby life, the universe's grand scale is filled with parallels of destruction. The universe's fate is not just written in distant galaxies, but reflected in the fragile, vulnerable Earth, in the silent melting of polar caps, in the relentless increase of global temperatures, in the environmental decay that we see today. These are microcosms of cosmic death, irreversible, unstoppable, carving a path toward darkness. And in that unraveling, this spiraling collapse, new powers begin to stir. The universe, in its relentless march toward entropy, is also a crucible for transformation. The forces that once forged galaxies are the same forces that will ultimately dissolve them. The cosmic cycle of birth and death is also a story of resilience. Despite the impending chaos, life on Earth, and perhaps elsewhere, persists, adapting, surviving in pockets of stability amid the crumbling universe. But the question remains, what is our place amid this relentless unraveling? Are we merely spectators, destined for cosmic oblivion? Or can we, in our fleeting moment of consciousness, grasp the fragile beauty of existence and forge meaning in the face of inevitable collapse? The stark truth is this: the universe is an unstoppable tide, an ocean of entropy washing over everything. The collision of galaxies, the fiery death of our sun, the melting of Earth's ice caps, these are not distant stories, but echoes of a universal truth. Nothing lasts forever. Our galaxy's future is sealed in the cold calculations of astrophysics, in the silent dance of gravity and time. Humanity's role is to recognize the gravity of this truth, to see our planet not as an eternal fixture, but as a fragile spark within an immense, indifferent cosmos. As the universe collapses inward, our understanding must deepen. We stand at the edge of cosmic silence, where the echoes of galaxies fading into darkness remind us of our temporary existence. This knowledge, heavy and unyielding, should ignite in us a profound urgency, to cherish the fleeting moments of life, to seek understanding and purpose before the final collapse. Because, in the end, the universe's story is one of inevitable decay, A grave reminder that all things, stars, planets, civilizations, are transient. And in the vast silent theater of the cosmos, two colossal galaxies, the Andromeda and the Milky Way, perform a slow, gravitational ballet. According to the most recent data from Hubble and Gaia, there is only a 2% chance that, in 5 billion years, they will collide head-on in a cataclysmic fusion. The remaining 98% suggests a prolonged dance, an intricate orbital waltz where the galaxies draw closer over eons, influencing each other without necessarily merging in a violent crash. This knowledge, built upon centuries of scientific progress, offers a glimpse into a future that is both distant and profoundly intertwined with our present. To understand what awaits, we must first consider the inevitable fate of our own solar system. Long before any galactic encounter, the Sun will exhaust its hydrogen fuel, entering a phase of expansion known as the red giant stage. Within approximately 5 billion years, it will swell to such an extent that it engulfs Mercury, possibly Venus, and perhaps even Earth. The planet that nurtured life, the cradle of human civilization, will be consumed by a star's fiery breath. This is not a sudden event, but a gradual process, a reminder that even the most seemingly stable systems are transient in the cosmic scale. As the Sun transforms, the gravitational harmony that holds our solar system together will shift dramatically. The planets will drift into new orbits, disintegrate, or be ejected into the cold darkness of space. Meanwhile, the remnants of Earth, if any survive, will become cold, barren rocks orbiting a dying star, a stark testament to the universe's relentless march toward entropy. This future, though distant, raises profound questions about our ambitions here and now. Humanity's pursuit of space mining, for instance, exemplifies our desire to extend control beyond Earth, to tap into celestial resources, rare Earth elements, platinum group metals, and other minerals vital for our technological age. These endeavors are driven by economic inequality, by the desire of powerful corporations and nations to monopolize resources, often at the expense of environmental sustainability and ethical responsibility. The colonial echoes are unmistakable: extraction, exploitation, and the accumulation of wealth that benefits a few while deepening global divides. In this context, space is increasingly seen as the new frontier for resource control, a domain where geopolitical tensions will intensify. The race to mine asteroids and lunar surfaces could mirror the colonial exploits of the past, where control over natural resources dictated power and influence. As some nations or corporations seek dominance over celestial riches, they risk repeating historical patterns, where the pursuit of economic gain becomes detached from ethical considerations, and where the environment, whether terrestrial or extraterrestrial, is merely a resource to be exploited. Yet, this pursuit also reveals a paradox. Our advanced scientific understanding of the universe's grandeur contrasts sharply with our often short-sighted control of Earth's fragile ecosystems. Knowledge empowers us with insights into cosmic evolution, but control over resources, over narratives, over futures remains elusive. Who truly holds the power? The scientists who decipher the universe's secrets, or the political and economic interests that dictate how these secrets are used? And so we ask, who shapes the future? And who is forgotten in its shadow? Is it the collective humanity, striving for sustainability and equitable access to space's potential, or the few who seek to dominate celestial resources for profit and influence? The answer lies in our choices today, whether we harness knowledge for shared progress or let greed and inequality determine the course of our destiny. The contrast between understanding and control becomes even starker when we consider the ethical dilemmas presented by space exploration. Should we colonize other planets, risking contamination and environmental disruption? Should we extract resources that could be used to alleviate suffering on Earth? Or could this lead to new forms of colonialism on a cosmic scale? The parallels with Earth's history are unavoidable. Rare earths, vital for electronics and green technologies, are often mined in regions plagued by inequality, environmental degradation, and colonial legacy. Extending this model into space raises uncomfortable questions about sovereignty, exploitation, and responsibility. Moreover, as we look toward the distant future, the question of our place in the universe becomes a matter of moral reflection. Is our quest for knowledge an act of enlightenment or a manifestation of hubris? Are we simply explorers seeking understanding, or are we actors trying to shape a universe that, in its vastness, will always be beyond complete mastery? The universe's silent, indifferent expanse reminds us of our fragility and the limits of control, urging humility amid our ambitions. The looming possibilities for galactic collision or long-term orbital dance serve as metaphors for the current geopolitical landscape. Just as galaxies influence each other over billions of years, nations and corporations are bound in a complex web of dependencies, rivalries, and shared destinies. The potential for conflict over celestial resources echoes terrestrial struggles over land, water, and minerals, resources that are increasingly scarce and contested. In contemplating these futures, it is vital to recognize that our scientific understanding is both. Imagine a universe billions of years old, a vast, silent theater of endless transformation. Over cosmic time, galaxies like the Milky Way and Andromeda dance a slow, gravitational waltz across the void. Recent observations by the Hubble Space Telescope and the Gaia project reveal that there is only a 2% chance that these two giants will collide head-on in 5 billion years. Yet, within that slim probability lies the entire narrative of humanity's future, an uncertain chapter written in the language of stars and cosmic forces. Visualize the possibility of a catastrophic collision, a violent embrace that would reshape the very fabric of our galaxy. In this scenario, Andromeda and the Milky Way, pulled together by gravity, would spiral inward over billions of years. Their cores would collide, unleashing unimaginable energy, stars colliding in supernovae, planetary systems torn asunder. The night sky would be unrecognizable, constellations erased, celestial patterns shattered. Our sun, caught in the chaos, would be flung into a new orbit or swallowed by the galactic upheaval. Earth, along with its fragile life, would face an uncertain fate, either incineration in stellar collisions or ejection into the cold darkness of intergalactic space. Humanity, in this bleak vision, would be swept away in a cosmic storm, powerless against the forces of the universe. But this is only one story. The other, more probable by current estimates, is a slow, majestic orbital dance. For billions of years, the galaxies will influence each other, their mutual gravity causing a gradual, extended interaction. They will draw closer, but rarely collide directly. Instead, they will engage in a cosmic ballet, an elongated, intricate waltz spanning eons. During this dance, the structure of both galaxies will change. Stars will shift, new starbursts may ignite, and dark matter will subtly shape their paths. Over this extended period, the two galaxies might even merge into a single, larger galaxy, a slow, graceful convergence that preserves much of their stellar populations, while creating new opportunities for star formation and cosmic renewal. Meanwhile, long before any galactic impact, our sun will undergo its own transformation. In about 5 billion years, it will expand into a red giant, engulfing Mercury, Venus, and possibly Earth. The once familiar solar system will be unrecognizable, Oceans will evaporate, atmospheres will be stripped, and life as we know it will end. This distant, inevitable change reminds us that cosmic forces are relentless, shaping our destiny long before the galaxies themselves collide. These scenarios evoke profound ethical questions. If the universe's future holds such uncertainty and potential destruction, what is our responsibility? Should we act with humility, recognizing our fragile existence in a vast, indifferent cosmos? Or should we harness our ingenuity and curiosity to steer our destiny, seeking to preserve life, knowledge, and hope amid the stars? The possibility of humanity's survival beyond our planet raises urgent questions about ethics, stewardship, and the limits of our reach. As we explore space, mining asteroids, colonizing other worlds, we mirror the galaxy's own tendencies toward expansion and transformation. But with that power comes responsibility. Are we ready to face the cosmic implications of our actions? Do we have the wisdom to balance ambition with humility? In the end, it's not just a story of stars, it's a story of us. The future of our galaxy, and perhaps of humanity itself, hinges on the choices we make today. The universe offers no guarantees, only possibilities. We have the agency to shape which future unfolds. Will we act with foresight, respecting the delicate balance of cosmic forces? Or will we rush headlong into the unknown, risking the destruction of what we hold dear? The rising crescendo of this cosmic narrative urges us to reflect. Our place in the universe is both insignificant and profound. We are tiny sparks within a vast ancient flame, yet our consciousness gives us the power to influence the course of our destiny. The stars have witnessed billions of years of creation and destruction, and they continue to shine, silent witnesses to our choices. Our future, written in the fabric of space-time, depends on our ability to understand, respect, and act ethically in the face of cosmic scale. The universe teaches us humility, resilience, and hope. It reminds us that even amid chaos, renewal is possible. As we gaze toward the distant future, whether witnessing a galactic collision or peacefully orbiting in a new cosmic harmony, we hold the pen. Our actions today will determine whether we become mere spectators of cosmic change or active architects of a hopeful destiny. The stars are watching, and so is our future. Andromeda and the Milky Way, two colossal galaxies dancing through the vastness of space, are destined for a future that remains veiled in mystery. According to the Hubble and Gaia observatories, there is only a 2% chance that they will collide head-on in 5 billion years. Instead, most likely, they will engage in a slow, celestial embrace, a gravitational dance that could last billions more, gradually merging or simply orbiting each other in an intricate cosmic waltz. Before this union occurs, the Sun will exhaust its fuel, swell into a red giant, and swallow the inner planets, including Earth, marking the end of our familiar solar system. Yet, amid these distant cosmic transformations, we are reminded of our fragile place in the universe. The fate of the stars, the galaxies, and ourselves is woven into a story of impermanence, resilience, and hope. Let your voice be the echo that shapes what comes next in this grand universe. Now, let us fall into silence and listen to the quiet pulse of eternity. In the vast, silent dance of galaxies, Andromeda and the Milky Way circle each other with uncertain grace. According to Hubble and Gaia, there is only a 2% chance of a head-on collision in 5 billion years, suggesting a gentle, slow embrace rather than a destructive clash. Before such cosmic convergence, the Sun will exhaust its fuel, swelling into a red giant, swallowing the inner planets, including Earth, and marking the end of our familiar solar system. During this distant future, the galaxy's gravitational pull may weave a long-lasting orbital waltz or a gradual merger, reshaping the cosmic fabric over billions of years. These truths remind us that the universe's grand story is one of constant transformation, fragile, fleeting, yet eternal in its cycles. Our place in this infinite tapestry is a whisper of hope amid the silent vastness. In the end, perhaps the universe asks, what remains when all stars fade and only echoes persist?